Is what it is. It's Burn After Rolling. Yeah. My name is BT. You know the vibes today. We got my dog Corey Wallace in this motherfucker. You know, I gotta introduce the Brody first, but last but not least, you know what I mean, the man of the hour, no disrespect, Corey.
Hi.
You know what I mean? The Quorum City Crusher, the old show, the whole show, Oddyssey Jones, Odyssey. Nah, man.
Big O, Odyssey Jones, Double D, no Jones. Owe me the homie, a.k.a. Omari Palmer. What it do?
What it is, bro.
At Odyssey, that was going to be my other name.
The Odyssey was crazy. You already know. I told you, be like the, you know what I mean, like a guy about the 2.0. Some shit has some. You can't call them the hoes, but you can call them like you call them the thotties.
Odyssey Jones.
It's a journey of thoughtin'. It's a Oddyssey.
He's thotting, he's plotting, and you know them hoes rocking.
A name.
That's why I stopped going out for a bit. I used to step outside and shorties used to throw wet panties at me. So I was like, hold up.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta just chill
Wait.
out.
Hold up.
Yeah, man. Nah, we got. He's unchained right now. He's unchained.
Uh-oh.
But we gonna bring it back, man. We gonna bring it back a little bit. So first and foremost, I want to ask how y'all doing. You know what I mean? How's everything? You know what I mean?
Blessed and highly favored.
You know what I mean? It's your first time at Bar Studios. How you liking it? You know what I'm saying?
Gucci, man. Nah, the shit fire.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, y'all. So you know what I mean? Long time no see.
What's good, bro?
Yeah, man.
What's happening, Big Pimpin'?
What's the vibes?
Hey, another day, another dollar.
Tell me, it's been a little minute, so
Yeah,
let's get up to speed a little bit.
Uh-oh.
So you know
He's
what I mean?
speeding. Oh, God, this guy. Look,
Nah.
She knows back there. Uh-oh, shit about to get crazy.
Nah. It's not even that crazy, bro.
Go 0 to 100 real quick.
So no, because I'm chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? We last time I feel like, you know, I was a little abrasive, so this time I'm a chill.
The last
I've
one
never
we
known
had,
you to
that
be
was
nothing but less.
right. That was a good one we had,
Be
though.
nothing but less.
You know, it was good, but you know what I mean? This is it's always a better opportunity to get better. But man, so you know, a lot's been going on since last time you was on. You know what I'm saying? You had a debut. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You was on NXT. You know, you was on injury actually last time. You was injured last time you came on.
Was I?
I think so.
Was that
Matter of fact.
2021 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
hot little second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? A lot happened since then.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
a lot is an understatement.
Walk me through before the debut, from the injury to just, you know, just because I know there was a lot of shit on Twitter. A lot of people were talking, you know, there was a lot of catering jokes on Twitter and shit. So just kind of walk me through like that little purgatory period.
Well, I guess purgatory would be a good way to say it. It's really just part of the business that people don't understand. You know, there's oh so much time on the show and on TV. Not everyone gets to be on.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to patiently wait for my opportunity, which I did. I mean, waiting's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
You got to kind of wait for good things to come together.
I feel that.
But I was chilling, catching checks, flying city to city, eating at 5-star restaurants, going to all the strip clubs. Like, I was cooling. I had a great time.
You was living like a baller, chilling. Okay. So,
X-Man.
but I know at the end of the day, you know, being in that it's a business and it's your job, you know, it's competitive. So, like, you know, you feel, even though you getting them checks and all that shit cool, you flying, it's all cool, but it's like, yo, nigga, when's my time to get on the stage? You feel me? Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? How did you kind of keep from, like, even, you know, crashing out? Not to say crashing out, but, you know, getting elevated.
I'm not a crash out type of guy, but I will say this, even before the time waiting, I always knew if I got out there, even if it was a little bit of time, I was going to make shit shake. I was going to put some ripples in there. You could have had me out there for one day, 3 weeks, 3 years, 1 year, 1 month, whatever time duration I was out there, people was going to like that. And I do think that that belief wasn't unwarranted, because when the time did come, your boy was making shit shake now.
You were.
And then shit got a little bit shakier.
Yeah, we going to get to that. But so, you know, obviously you said, you know, it was a time for you to, when it was your time to make shit shake, you make shit shake. So I know, like, you know, there was a lot of shit on Twitter. People were like, turn up.
Show me.
But you know,
Ain't
a
no
lot
way.
of people were hinting on Twitter and shit about you know, Odyssey and the New Day. You know what I'm saying?
The New Day.
So how long was that like a Twitter rumor before like y'all knew what it was, like, you know what I mean, behind the scenes or whatever?
So one, you guys know me, the world don't know me. Fuck social media. I don't really listen to Twitter or Instagram or any of that. I don't really even watch it. Like, I see my memes like everything else, so I didn't really follow the Twitter sphere.
Mm-hmm.
But I know in-house, that year, I think it was 15 months or 14 months from getting moved up and doing nothing, they were giving me tons of ideas. They were pitching ideas to me basically weekly. You know, first it started prior to the New Day. It was putting me with Bobby and the Street Profits.
That'd have been crazy.
Yeah, that would have been lit.
Stupid.
With MVP. And then prior to that, it was I said with MVP, he wasn't with them. And then prior to that, they had a few other ideas. They were kind of just throwing ideas. But yeah, all of it kind of came together pretty quick. And I'm one of those people, you know, especially with that, I don't really want to know it until we go and do it. Because then, you know, nothing's worse than getting your hopes up. And we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And then, nah, fuck you, we ain't doing none of that shit. So I'll just wait till the time comes, be ready, be prepared, you know, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And then when the time comes, you know, get shaking and grooving, you know?
How are they, like, when y'all like first like linked up type shit, like, you know what I mean? I know y'all probably had time backstage and shit like that, but like, you know what I mean? Like, outside of that, like when they said that, okay, y'all, hey, you and y'all working together, boom, go play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How was that kind of, how were they acting at least? You know?
It was smooth. You know, those shout out to Kof and Woods. I still stay in touch with both of them to this day. They were cool. They, you know, just basically took me under their wing. I wasn't trying to step on their toes, but transversely, you know, y'all not stepping on my toes. You know, I'm going to do what I do. And it happened to work out that the mesh was pretty good. The chemistry was good.
Mm-hmm.
People say, yeah, y'all was in the back. We didn't really talk too much in the back. You know, when they gave us moments and they gave us scenes, I just kind of ad-libbed and did my own thing just like everything else. So, like, a lot of the stuff was just me doing me and them doing them, and it happened to mesh together. I think it was a good kind of setup, and it had potential to be really good, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you had like a real professional type relationship.
I mean, especially with them, because they're two Hall of Famers. You talk tag teams, they're one of the greatest tag teams in the history of the profession, you know? So, shout out to them. You know, the little bit of time I had with them, they taught me so much. Even my match, the 6-man I had with them, Woods was just telling me, hey, you know, be ready, this, that, check, watch for this, watch for that. So it was great. It was great talking to them and experiencing, you know, that little bit of time with them and learning and growing a bit with them. And I appreciate them. My bad. I appreciate them for that for sure.
You ever had a moment like in that whole WWE experience of like, you know when they say don't meet your idols because you'll get disappointed?
Mm-hmm.
You ever had any situations where like, you don't gotta name names specifically, but like, you know, where you met a nigga and he wasn't as cool as his character or as cool as you thought he may have been?
Met him and he was a motherfucking dweeb. Nah, they was all pretty chill. I mean, I'm, you know, work is work. You know, we were cool.
That's a fact.
To an extent, you know what I mean? We go to work and we might talk some after or grab some food after or whatever, but everyone was pretty cool and everyone was pretty true to form, so to speak. I know, you know, I had a moment off the top of my head, I don't know why this popped in my mind. I remember having a moment with John Cena after COVID, and I was doing the dark matches, so this was like 20.
That's tough.
2021. And I'm sitting there getting ready for the match, and I'm stressing like, damn, you know, this time last year I thought my ass was gonna get fired, and now I'm out here in the back about to do a match, and John Cena's here, and he overheard me, and he was like, you know what, kid? Because to John Cena, I'm a kid. He was like, you know, instead of being so shocked at you in the moment, you need to be asking me what I see. I was like, John, you got a good point.
So what do you see, my nigga? So what do you
What you looking at?
What you see? And then he gave me a whole breakdown of just basically a quick little cross section of what the crowd was prior to the show even starting. He looked, and in 10 seconds, he looked and pointed out. I don't remember all the stuff he pointed out. He rattled off a list of like at least 10, and I only really remember like 3. He was like, this kid, I see a lot of kids in the stands, so I know the crowd's going to be this type of way. I see a lot of guys with WCW belts and old championship shirts, so the crowd might be this way. I'm looking for all the people who have my shirts. And then he explained why he does those bright colors, because all his shirts are, green, red, orange. That, and it makes it easier. If you look in the crowd, most shirts are black.
Black, yeah.
When you look at it, it's black. So if you look at the crowd and all shirts are black, but your shirts are baby blue, orange, green, pink, red, yellow, whatever. Yeah. It's like, I know, cool, my people's here. I mean, it's John Cena, his people's everywhere. But he did a quick little cross section and just made me realize, damn.
You got a lot to learn,
I got a long way to go. Yeah,
there's a lot more into the shit than what you originally thought.
That wrestling shit no dope. When you gonna hop in ring?
Never.
No superplexes, no. You ain't getting power bombed off the turnbuckle? Or?
I'm not getting power bombed.
Why not?
Someone's getting power bombed.
I know I'm not getting power bombed.
I'll power bomb you.
You know what my pastime is?
What?
Watching shit I'm not gonna do. I love that shit. With
this nigga like Rey Mysterio. He a Rey Mysterio fan.
Yeah, I love Ray. Shout out Ray.
Nigga, I'll hit you with a 619 right now.
You think you can do one? You think you can dead ass pull one on?
I think you could.
0% chance.
If you practice, you might. You probably not too far off.
Yeah, you probably got to give me at least 3 weeks.
Nah, you might be bigger.
Rey Mysterio size.
I was disrespectful.
He fit that. He like
that nigga like
I was disrespectful. I'm sorry.
Buck 55
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
He's going.
My bad, OG. My bad, OG. He brought a security, y'all. My fault. My fault. I don't want no smoke. Yo, let me get a beer.
Burr.
Yo, speaking of learning. I got you, bro. Come on, I told you.
That man opened beers with grinders.
Openers.
He said he opened it with anything.
Open it with the mic.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Grinder table.
But
nutsack.
Yo, speaking of
everything,
this nigga's crazy. Imagine. But
I'll send you a video.
Yeah. Yo. Speaking of, you was talking about getting some game from Cena. Who was like one of your biggest mentors in this shit?
So, I didn't really have the fortune of having a mentor, so to speak. I kind of just had to learn as I went. And I think it's partly because of a few things. One, me, because as much as I am social, I'm social to an extent. So I wasn't really always reaching out to them. And 2, it's because as a big baby face, I think it's hard. Not a lot of people do that. It's a very difficult spot to be the larger man, but you're supposed to be the good guy, and then you have to put yourself in a moment where you're at a deficit that's believable and at a disadvantage. That makes sense. So I think I kind of was in such a, I wouldn't say unique, but such a kind of unicorn role that there wasn't really a lot of people to kind of teach me.
What about as far as like in ring though?
In ring was kind of simple too. I had some people tell me things I should and shouldn't do, but for the most part, it was kind of me putting together my own move set and formulating my stuff. And I'm not like, it's not rocket science. I'm big as fuck. So, so like I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna slam you. If I feel good, I might jump on you a few times. Or jump off a turnbuckle or some shit, depending how I feel. Hey,
yeah, that was kind of wild. I'm not gonna
Is it
lie.
Friday? Is it Friday?
Woo!
Is it Friday?
Woo! Listen, if I like you, I might jump on you.
Yeah, I might jump on that thing. Yeah, but like, I work really true to like kind of what I do. I'm really, I don't want to say limited, but
unlimited.
Unlimited.
But you're tiny.
Yeah. And being a tiny individual, I will do tiny individual things. Yeah.
Yo, tiny niggas do tiny shit.
I respect it. What would you consider one of your most proudest moments in that stint?
Which stint?
The WWE stint.
That's a good question. Damn. ChatGPT gave you that?
Yo, bro, that's
You ain't never
crazy.
think about that one.
That's a good one.
That's
That's a
a
good one. I think for me, anytime, any debut or anytime you're out there, because a lot of people don't ever get the opportunity to be out there. I've been there I was there for 5 and change years. There's people that I think were better wrestlers than me, had better characters and promos, but they just didn't get the chance, because they didn't fit the mold of what was needed or
the narrative.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of niggas come and go.
Yeah,
The narrative that they're trying to push.
Yeah. So I think the big moments, my first debut, and excuse me, damn.
You good.
And the Raw, I think the Raw debut was really fun, especially waiting for so long and being so patient and trying to wait with grace. And now it seems like I'm back to kind of waiting, but I kind of feel good now. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, so I guess the debut with, I think my first ever match was 205 Live.
Was it 205?
I think so. I was the first not 205 person on 205. I'm not the first, but I was the heaviest person on 205 Live.
Did you fight 2 niggas?
I did fight 2. I did have the.
Did you fight 2 niggas?
I did have the 2v1. Shout out to Marquise and Cam, 2 good brothers. I still talk to them every now and then. They were great with that match. They worked real hard for me. They sold their ass off, and they was where they need to be. And I was young in my career, so when I was breaking down the match and telling them what I was envisioning, I kind of told it to them fast, but they picked it up great and did great. So shout out to those brothers.
Actually, I wanted to kind of backtrack a little bit. When you was talking just to the WWE career before we move on. So you were on the bench for all that time.
Mm-hmm.
You survived mad cut, bro. I wish I should have prepared this question, but like I kind of just got it. But like I just remember Kurt Angle is a prominent person on that list. Like it was like Braun Breaker was on that list. It was mad people, big names on that list of cuts. Remember? It was
Bronson
like
Reed.
Bronson Reed. It was a lot of people. Yeah. It was a huge exodus of WWE.
Mm-hmm.
I remember me and you talking, and you was like, you thought like your time was coming.
Oh man, bro.
What was that like feeling? Like, you know what I mean? Like not even the feeling of that worrisome. I'm talking about getting through that feeling.
Stressful. Getting
say the least.
Yeah, getting through it. Especially then because I didn't feel like I had equity. I felt like people in-house saw what I could do and saw the potential, so to speak, but people out-house didn't see it. And a lot of those decisions comes from higher ups. That's, when they say that's above your pay grade, a lot of people getting fired, that was above everyone in the PC's pay grade. Like that choice, that decision comes down from corporate, from the head office. I mean, sometimes it's a numbers thing. Sometimes it's a character thing in terms of similar kind of looks, because it's still it's a television show, so you can't cast too many individuals that look too similar because they'll overlap and step on each other's toes. And then also,
nigga, who's similar to you?
Not a lot. Thank God.
That's how that nigga. Apparently, that nigga was good because he got through the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? God had a plan.
God had something.
Someone had a plan.
No, his big black ass had a plan.
But all right, so let's move on from the WWE thing. So now. Get right, man. Get right. Get a little get right. Yeah.
But, I promise you, this is our first drinks of the day.
That ass though. But so, all right. So now you in the Indies. I want to know, like, outside of the obvious. All right, you good now? There's a lot of jingling. Pause.
Jingling.
But
yeah, pause on that.
Yeah,
one.
that was wild. But outside of the obvious though, like, what's the real difference between like Indies now and like working?
The first obvious is pay.
Well, I'm not. That's the obvious. I'm saying outside of the obvious.
I'll go that list. Pay, quality of production, quality of individuals you're working with, and also the movement. The movement in terms of the travel with WWE is a lot more logistically, structured and set. And the travel, I mean, it's still been pretty good considering I'm new to it, but it's just not the same. I mean, let's be real. The WWE is hands down,
It's a machine.
it is a machine, but
Mhm.
I feel, and I don't think it's very arguable, I think it's the best wrestling promotion in the history of the business. I think wrestling wouldn't be what it would be without
Probably.
I mean, of
WWE,
course.
WWF, Vince
course,
McMahon,
yeah.
and people like that. Shout out Vinnie Mac. So it's a little bit different in terms of that. I'm excited to see, because lately my 2 matches I've worked with people I know could work.
Mhm.
It's gonna be interesting to see when I work with a dude and it's his like 3rd match.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you haven't worked with no one with like no experience outside of like practice, maybe.
No, in the indies and working and performing, my time performing outside of the WWE, I've only worked with people who have talent, who have skill, who know it, who know what they're doing, who's experienced.
Okay. So for that, like all that you just said, how has that transition been so far?
So far it's been good. It was slow. I think everything that happened more so isn't even what happened that upset me. It was not doing anything that upset me.
Mm-hmm.
I waited for 15 months. I finally got going. It was good. It was great. And then I stopped and had to wait 4 or 5 more months.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm one of those people, not that I don't care, but you know how it is, bro. Shit happens. Life is gonna life.
Yeah.
And you got to be I want to say a man, but you got to be an adult about it. Man, woman, whatever, and pick up and rebuild and get back to work and live life. So with that being said, I'm just kind of picking back up and putting together the pieces and having fun. I still enjoy wrestling. I still like wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm still a fan of the profession and of the sport. So
it sounds like you're still looking for like a little bit of consistency.
Everyone wants consistency, but unfortunately, when you're on this side of it, especially for right now where I'm at, it's not as consistent as it was. But it's okay though. I'll do what I got to do to build that up, just like anything else good in life. What you do, you go to school, you got your degree, you got your job. We were talking about the pod before, the time it took, and I watched you do this for years and slowly build this up as you have your studio, as we sit in the studio and we see all this equipment with these great, cameras, mics, headphones, lights, TVs. So it just takes time and just the build up.
It really does, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, I always say this, like, when it comes down to like a rise, it's always like a meteoric rise or it's a really slow grind. You know what I'm saying? And like, and in your case, like, you had that meteoric rise. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, where you're at right now, and boom. And it's like, it's crazy because like, the meteoric rise, it's so fast that you don't even realize what the fuck is around you. That slow grind, it gives you a perspective. And like, you know how it is, bro. Me and you have been talking for years, you know what I mean? I've been trying to, coach you and shit for years.
I'm uncoachable.
Yeah, definitely.
Heard that before.
But, uncoachable. Fuck out of here.
I've been just trying to, I've always been trying to, tell you things, for years and, always just, give you, not like, tell you what to do, but just kind of give you a perspective.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing about the slow grind. And it's like, you really get to see like everything like slowly just formulate around you. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, like it's so fast, like you're moving so fast on the meteoric. Like I said, you're just boom, and you don't know who your team. You didn't know who your team was. You didn't know like as far as like behind the scenes, like you didn't know everyone.
No,
you know what I'm saying. You didn't bring those people, and you don't trust them. You don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you slow grind, you build your team. Like my team now is all friends and family. I've been cool with for damn near forever. You know what I'm saying? I trust everyone. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a key to this place. Everyone could be. I can literally leave anybody on my team in the room with Kat, and I'm not worried niggas are gonna be funky with her. You feel me? Like
trying to bag your jaw.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I'm in but like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you slow grind, you really get a whole different perspective of the game, and like you come in actually almost prepared.
Facts.
Like,
I mean,
Tory Lane. Like I want to, sorry to, take it off and cut you off, but take it to another lane, like Tory Lanez. For example, if you see how, kind of he came up, he had a really slow grind. Like if you know the background of, Tory Lanez, he was like, pretty lit with the mixtapes for like, 10 years before he even got on. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like, Love came out in 2016. Like I was downloading his music in like 2008. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you have that kind of grind, like I said,
LimeWire.
you kind of have your team set in motion. Like he had his umbrella movement, like the shit that he got now, like all that shit was already like stirring. You know what I'm saying? For the past 8 to 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So when he came out, it was just boom, get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you was already ready to go, and that's like now this time around, it's like you know what I mean? Like there was mad shit you learned in that regression. You know, we talked about it off cam. You know what I'm saying? There's mad shit you learn in this regression. You learn now. You know, like I can attack this a whole different way. I'm not just gonna blindly do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you know, when it comes to the grind, slow or fast, whatever. I think the fact of the matter, especially in our society, nobody wants to see the work put in. You don't want to see me training and rehabbing, and you know it's boring watching that. It's boring watching me wake up every day at 8 o'clock and walk an hour with a 50-pound vest. It's boring.
You say that, but some niggas,
you say like
some niggas sit on the stream and be like,
and watch it. I get it,
dicks,
but
you know what I mean? Like, boom, pause. You know?
I wish I could be this
They
nigga.
love to watch that shit. Day in the life shit.
I mean,
That makes
you know,
more with the fans.
the get ready thing, but like as much as it's the day in the life, so to speak, certain things, you know, you don't get to see, and those things really matter. Certain things, you know, you are not meant to be there for that.
Well, and you just definitely a discernment. You know what I mean? You can have a discernment to like certain things. Obviously, you're not gonna just have the camera following you around. I was more or less just talking about having like your shit fully together as far as understanding. Just not even a team, just understanding everything and just learning the game. Like, yo, like I think that like it doesn't matter what level you're at. If you're in a game for a certain level of time, if you're an electrician at a low level for a certain amount of time, you're gonna know your shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're a rapper on a low level, but you're doing it for a long time and you're actually taking it seriously, you're gonna know some shit. If you're anything on any level, you know what I'm saying, and you've been doing it forever, even if you stay at a low level, like you still know something about the game.
You know the
What I'm
basics.
saying? Yeah. Not even the basics, but you know the game. You know ins and outs and intricacies that someone that like, you know what I'm saying, let's just say just had a break and just went there, you're gonna know things that are not because they're moving so fast. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to my boy Stacks too. Now man, yeah,
Sada.
yeah,
It's poppin'.
yeah.
You said Stacks. I was thinking somebody else.
Nah, my boy Steve. He the resident engineer.
Sean Stack.
He the resident engineer. But
He's a good dog.
yeah, man. But
Anybody ever tell you look like what's his son name? O'Shea?
O'Shea Jackson.
You look kind of like that nigga.
Ice Cube.
You like a Quorum City version of that nigga.
Of course.
That's lit. The Quorum City. Straight out of Quorum. A crazy motherfucker named Stacks. That's fucking weak.
Nah, that's what's up.
But call him the crazy motherfucker named
Deserve.
Stacked.
Stay blessed, G's.
But yeah, man. So you know, to move on though, you know what I mean. And this is gonna be this is not the fun part right here. So
Oh shit.
yeah, man. So you know, it's fun. We had to do it.
I know.
So
at least you warmed me up and eased into it.
Hey, yo.
Last time you was just going in raw, no lube. Dog. Shit got me tight. Shit got me tight. It's crazy.
All right. So
That's
you know
nasty work.
You made a public statement. Obviously, you know everyone heard what you said. I really just want to know. I just really want you to walk me through from when the allegations came out to the actual time they actually WWE actually let you go.
So I didn't know about the allegations until recently. Like obviously I was released, but I didn't know what was said. So I went on the assumption of you know, this young lady was gonna go say the worst things possible. So I didn't know what was said. Everything happened really fast. I was annoyed. I wouldn't say angry was the word. I was more disappointed and upset because, you know, I had prior things with this woman. I was upset at myself for allowing it to get this far. You know, I'm always quick to blame myself for everything good, bad, and indifferent. But I was upset at them because they knew I had, you know, prior things against her. And, you know, it was on file because I had to report it when I joined them. And when they talked to me about it and I explained the situation and what happened, they were like, it was just weird. It was very weird.
After they like, so like I'm my fault to cut you off. So like basically like you seen that. Basically, you seen what happened, like the allegation surface, and then you got the call, or you got the call first.
So I saw it, and I didn't think nothing of it because, again, you know, in today's society, it's hard pressed for you to do something and not get in trouble for it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're really doing something, you're gonna get charges, arrested.
Yeah,
And I hate to say it, we see people, all
get
the
arrested
time.
for less too.
There's tons of people that
Mm-hmm.
that we see with it. So I didn't think nothing of it. I probably should have brought it to them, but at the time, I was a little worried because I was spending 15 months doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured if I brought it up to them, they probably would have just fired me on the spot without at least giving me a chance. I wanted that chance. I felt that little opportunity would be more than enough to at least create a little bit of equity leeway, so to speak. But yeah, all of it kind of happened quick. I heard about it when I had my first, like the week of my debut, the first time I came out, the very, very first one. Then I had another conversation. I broke down kind of what happened from my standpoint. Again, it was annoying because I didn't know what was being said.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what was being thrown at me. I thought the legal team was on my side, but they're not my legal team. They're TKO's legal team.
Yeah.
So, that was me
gotta
being
protect TKO's interests.
naive. Yeah. I mean, I thought I was TKO's interest, but, I had to learn the
Not
hard
bigger
way.
than the program.
Yeah. I mean, it's not about being bigger than the program. I just thought I was at least a part of the program. And it seems like I wasn't. It felt like I wasn't.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, with all that being said, I addressed it before. I'm gonna keep doing what I got to do. But and this is gonna be ridiculous to say. And 3-4 months ago, I don't think I would have said this. I wouldn't say happy that it happened because no one's ever happy when they lose their job, well, let alone their dream job. But as I look back at it, I know I needed it to happen because as I lost everything, so to speak, I realized that I didn't lose anything. I gained everything. I gained and went to where I needed to be and grew closer to God and grew closer to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, and realized that all of this that we live, this iniquity, this worldly thing is just a distraction.
It is. It is.
It's just a way to create character development. I don't want to compare life to a video game, but you have an RPG game, you have to get experience, you get XP, you level up. Everything that happens, good, bad, and different, is to get you XP. And unfortunately, as a human, the bad things tend to hit a bit more than the good things.
Yeah. Usually when you have that tough match, that tough fight in the RPG, that'd be like 10,000 XP, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the bad things hit more. So, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. I took my L. I hate that I had to have a toxic relationship that had to ruin it and be so public. But it is what it is. I mean, this isn't the first time I've had bad things happen to me, and unfortunately it won't be the last because that's just how life is.
It is.
But I do know me as a person, I'm going to, one, always praise God and be happy because I woke up today. I mean, I just woke up and I flew here.
Amen.
I landed today after we see all these planes crashing and falling out the sky.
Down.
Yeah, all this. So I'm just focused on, the things that God didn't have happen. The bright side is what she said was extremely exaggerated. Don't get it twisted. We had our arguments, whatever, our toxicity and our negativity with one another. But, the situation was extremely exaggerated, and I'm happy that God protected me from, my lower self, her lower self, and the world's lower self. I'm still walking around a free man. I don't have charges. I am doing the process to clear my name, which is slow, but I'm healthy. I'm sitting here in my hometown with my friends that I grew up with.
You figured deal me? Hey, slow go better than no go, bro.
You know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying? I just had lunch with my aunt that, was taking me to the Bahamas when I was a kid, and I was able to pay for her lunch at the door. And,
That's hard.
My mom. Yeah, you know what I mean? My mom and my dad is still alive and still well, thank God. And, my sister's happy and my friends are going through hardships, but everyone is staying positive and upbeat and loving life and being happy. So, I'm happy. I'm gonna go do what I got to do, build back up. You talked about the slow grind. Maybe it's my time to get on the slow grind.
Yeah, slow grind better than no grind, son.
Yeah.
Scared money don't make no money.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs 3:5, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's your shit.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's your. Excuse me,
Yeah,
God.
you watch yourself.
Yeah. I know you've been. I know that's your verse right there. So that. With all that being said, can you just give it to the people and just tell it what it means to you?
Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Put the Lord first in all your ways, and He shall make your path straight. Just like a lot of the Bible, I am struggling.
Need help?
just like a lot of the Bible, it's very self-explanatory. Trust in God. The Creator of all has so much more knowledge, experience than I ever will.
Could fathom, yeah.
Yeah, than I can even comprehend. So there's things that and this is a perfect example. This moment that is going to be seen at the moment as an awful moment, the end of my life. People were saying, pack them up, start selling fries, whatever, yada, yada, yada. This moment, I don't understand it fully. I'm starting to understand it. I understand what I think it is. But this moment is a moment that God put in my life because I need to be in a certain place.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, you talk about Jonah and the whale. A lot of people don't know the story of Jonah and the whale. Jonah was told to go to Nineveh, which is a city that at the time was being persecuted. So Christians were being killed in Nineveh, and Jonah was told to go there. And he said to God, basically, he said, "I'm not going. I'm scared."
Yeah.
I mean, he's a human, right?
Not happening.
Yeah. And so he hopped on a boat to try to run away. They find out that the boat is basically cursed because God didn't want him to go where he was going. And they threw him off the boat. He got thrown off the boat. He got ate up by a whale, sat in the whale's stomach for, I think it was like a week or two. And the whale spit him out at the city he was supposed to be
Nineveh,
at.
right?
Yeah,
Nineveh.
right where he was supposed to be. So sometimes it's kind of just like that. And I know people get upset when I talk about God. I don't care.
I mean, that's the yo, bro. We and you was we still out here reading the Bible together, bro.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, bro, listen, you gotta be strong in your faith, bro.
Yeah, I mean, y'all wasn't there for me.
Mm-hmm.
God willing, they spit your ass out at the Giants
Yep.
because we need a left tackle.
I ain't getting on the field. I am not getting on the field. I mean, another verse that kind of placates into my situation is Psalms 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted, and He saves those crushed in spirit. Brother, I was crushed in spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I was brokenhearted. And I was saved.
Can you talk about?
He came to me.
Can you talk about some of those times, some of those trials and tribulations you went through?
You were there for that?
Yeah.
When I lost the stack in 30 seconds
Nigga, me
on
and both.
stocks.
Nigga, me and you both
Stocks.
hurting, bro.
In 30
Fuck the
seconds.
stocks.
Bitcoin?
Nah, we were doing, so we did day trading. So we started trading and keep it a buck. I
could
was
have
up.
told you. That's a no-go.
It's up and down, bro. I was
I
up.
know.
I turned 500 into 1,500 in 10 days. And then in 10 minutes, it went from 1,500 to
Negative.
300.
Negative.
Nigga.
And then I got it back to 5 and it went down to like 2.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, let me chill for a bit. And then, I started doing just safer, more secure stocks and started doing stuff like that. But yeah, man, like I'll keep it a buck. I mean, I got no problem talking about my testimony and telling I was hurt. I was sitting at home. Let me give you a good visual. I was sitting at home in my underwear, sitting there in the crib.
We ain't need to hear about the drawers part.
Hey, it's and I was packing too. I'll send you a picture.
Hey, yo.
I was sitting there.
I'm going
Nah, but I was sitting there
dog.
just distraught, like, damn, like, oh my God.
You was not showering, was you?
I was hurting. Me?
Yeah,
showering?
I ain't showering. My
I
dick
showered.
hard.
You showered?
damn.
All right,
I showered.
All right, you
And I
wasn't
was
that
hurting.
fucked up. You wasn't that fucked up.
And as I was sitting there on the floor in basically fetal position crying,
Bricked up.
something told me to open my Bible app, and I opened the Bible app, and the verse of the day of that day, and I still have it screenshotted in my phone, was the one I just said, Psalms 34:18.
Mm.
The Lord is close to those brokenhearted and saves those crushed in spirit. And I saw that and I was like, damn, the big homie does it again.
Mm-hmm.
How you do that? How you so great? How you so great, God? How you
Oh,
do
God.
that? For real, it was eye opening. And then everyone watching this, I mean, it sounds cheesy. You're not alone. You may think you're alone. You may feel like you're alone. You may feel like you're being hated, attacked, and you can't do it. You can't make it. You could do it. You can make it.
Facts.
Good.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Going through some shit.
Everyone, that's part of that's you
Broken,
know. Hey,
bent up.
I'm gonna keep saying
Yeah.
these verses, man. You go to Romans, I think it's Romans 5. They talk about suffering, and the reason why you suffer is suffering creates perseverance. Perseverance creates character. Character creates hope and faith in our everlasting God. You go to bad things so you can learn how to get through bad things, and you realize God gave you these bad things to grow you to a good thing.
Amen.
More
I
or
mean,
less.
it might be
Paraphrasing the touch, but
it's give or take the same thing, yeah. But like it might be a people get upset. It might be a quote. You know, it's a quote that you use to get you through hard times. Well, what do you use to get you through hard times? Because I tell you what don't work, and I tried it: drinking, smoking, and doing various assortments of other things.
Situations
doesn't help you. Doesn't help. So going out,
usually money and sleep.
I mean, do it. Like, you know,
Nah, there's some prayer in there.
yeah, you got to do that stuff. So,
how was there any blowback from the business? Anyone turn their back on you or whatever?
I mean, of course, a few people stopped talking to me because they don't understand what was going on, and they quickly just listened to what was being said. But all my friends, a lot of people reached out to me and tapped in, and they were like, "What happened?" Because a lot of people have been with me and seen me in, a whole bunch of states of mind, some positive, some negative, and hearing the allegations, they didn't believe it. So, I appreciate the people that, gave me a chance, and I appreciate the people that didn't give me a chance. I appreciate y'all all. So
you need that for that motivation.
Yeah,
man.
something like that.
So I know obviously you are taking legal action against Shorty. What can you say about it?
Not much. I mean, we're going to court. I'm not going to sit here and litigate online. I'm not going to sit here.
Yeah. Like I said, we ain't going to. Yeah.
I'm not going to do the he said, she said. I'm going to be an adult about it. If you have a problem, you feel this type of way, we'll go to court. We'll present our evidence to a judge and a jury, and we'll allow the judge and jury to mediate and take it from there.
A lot of American justice system to do his motherfucking job.
Mm-hmm.
America.
What has this taught you kind of about business, like trusting people and life in general?
So I'll start with the relationship part because I guess that would be the kind of focal point of what's going on. The one thing I realized is discernment to find someone equally yoked as you. This woman I was dealing with was not equally yoked as me. And I'm not saying I was better or worse.
Can you define equally yoked for those who don't understand, aka me?
A person that is on, let me not give I was going to say the same page, but a person who is working with you to get to a common goal. Not a person who's working next to you to get their own goal. Not a person working behind you to go in front of you. Not a person working in front of you to go behind you. Just like, two bulls pulling a plow, we need to be working in unison. Or in football terms, if it's the guard and the tackle doing a double team on that sled, we need to work together to move this obstacle, this goal together. So this young lady, and no hate for her.
Still got to peel off to the back of it all.
No hate to the young lady. I was a little upset that they dropped her name just out of her safety. I thought that was kind of messed up media-wise. But no hate for her. She did what she felt she had to do. And, that's going to force me to do what I feel like I have to do. I still pray for her and everyone around me all the time. I still pray for her. I still pray for her family. And I'm not going to put her business out there. But, she dealt with a lot growing up. And so did her family and her parents. And, I know her on a deeper level than a lot of people do. And, I know our relationship on a deeper level than a lot of people do. but I don't have any ill words, disdain, disgust, or hate for this woman. She's a human just like us, and she's gonna do what she feels she needs to do.
Nigga, stop loving these hoes, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. That was nice, though. That was nice. That was real nice.
That's the problem. If there's one thing about big
Nah,
nigga love the hoes. Nigga loving the hoes. Yeah. Nigga.
He's hoes every day.
What's something you would say to, like, you know, because you know niggas was talking crazy. What's the message for them?
You talking crazy pull up, nigga.
I fuck with it, nigga. That's the type.
Hold on.
Dragging it. Hey, I'm in Florida. Hey, I'm in the stand your ground state. I'm standing my ground. I pack that thing you talk about. Pull up.
Hold on.
Pull up. Nah.
65405, nigga.
Calm that shit
As
down.
his security. Pull up, nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, look up my son biz. Pull up, nigga. What the fuck?
You want smoke?
Nigga, yeah, what's up? Yo,
Better
nigga.
have a pack on.
Nah, but for all people talking, I mean, whatever. I don't do it for you. I don't do it for I don't do it for the people that spread negativity. First off, I do it because God gave me the ability, and I feel like I'm going to do everything to in my power, to tutelage, to grow and take advantage of this gift that was given to me. So that's one. You guys, and when I say you guys, I'm not saying you in particular. I'm saying the world and everyone outside of myself. You just get to see the byproduct of what God has me doing.
Respect. What
Yeah, bitch, tiny.
Something like that. I deadlifted for the first time the other day.
What, 800?
No, fuck no. I did
You ain't break your own record?
What you doing
You ain't break
on
your
the
own
record? 8'9"?
800.
8'9"?
Yeah, I think it was like 805 or something, 810 or something.
Tiny.
I should have kept going. I should have did 1,000 because let's be honest.
That 800 was easy.
Easy. I could have
You're
easily
tiny.
did 1,000. Bro,
You're
so
tiny.
I knew I was going to hit the 800 because earlier that week or the week before we were ending our
I
week.
hit 795 for 4.
I hit 750 for 7. It was on library, so that's slow and controlled, no noise. Yeah, for 7. Easy. So when they said 800, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go dumb with this shit. That's one of my, like Ronnie Coleman. That's one of my biggest regrets.
Like,
I should have did 1,000.
Yeah, I gotta do 18,000.
I should have did 1,000.
I
I mean,
did 4.
how many people could say they pick up a half a ton?
You still hold the record?
Of course, they ain't never breaking that record.
No.
Record of what?
In the PC, I hold the record for highest deadlift. Yeah, I made history.
Yeah, nigga.
What was,
You know.
what was
Stop
the
playing,
max?
nigga.
It was 805 or 810 or
805?
whatever it was. Yeah, they not gonna do. I don't even think, deadlift is one of those workouts you can't even really do it that heavy. You'll blow your back out before you really get strong.
Pause.
Yo, bro, this is just.
It's Friday.
I'm
it's Friday.
white.
I'm white.
I didn't even mean that one. But
Why are you?
that's what I meant. I'm
Why
not gonna- But so yo,
You could never squat.
I don't. You got it. Squat more than me. I don't care. I don't squat. I live in the hack squat. I live in single leg press and isometric work. So I do a bunch of lunges, split squats. I mean, you tore your ACL.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
kind of got to do that because you got to strengthen it.
what the leg press?
Isometric.
No, I ain't never
Isometric?
do that shit.
Isolated legs.
I'm not
And as
doing
we
nothing.
as we get older, we need that. We need that badly.
I haven't done legs since college, nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. I
Let
tried
me
to
give
do
you a workout
I
plan.
tried to do
All?
some. You gave me a workout plan. I'm not gonna hold you. I have not hit the gym. I got to.
I
get
know.
right.
I could give you a leg specific workout plan.
Bro, hop on that Smith machine and take care of your body.
Nah, do hack
Nah,
squat, bro.
Bro, I'm dead ass.
I mean, Smith machine, I guess, is the same thing.
Or
right?
the hack
It's-
squat. I mean, it's
Yeah, it takes
more
pressure
or
off
less,
of you. Yeah, it's the same difference.
It's more or less the same shit.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I definitely got to get back to it because
You really don't need much, bro. If you
All
do,
right, holla at me at like 3:45 in the morning.
fuck no.
We'll go.
You
That
do
is crazy.
stair masters
That
and
is way
lunges
too
is
early for
basically
me.
all you need.
Yeah, bro. You
And
gotta go before.
stretching.
You gotta go before work.
I choose my own hours.
Get
My
the
boy.
pump in.
I pick my own hours.
My neighbor
don't
Manny be
wanna
telling me to
go
go to
during
the gym
rush
at
hour.
5. What you mean? Those be the best times.
For y'all,
Can't get a
for you.
machine.
That's
Yeah,
That's not why it's
that's
the
the
best
Legion
time.
talking. That's the Legion talking. I know what he's doing.
Well-
I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying.
Hey, I'm down 3-0, but I'm battling, baby.
Yeah, nigga,
Battling,
get right.
I'm battling.
Bro, I'm
Nah,
in and
this
out.
shit-
I'm in and out in 45 minutes. In and out.
This nigga,
Fast food restaurant,
he's trying to
nigga.
socialize, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'd be too many distractions for me. I go to my quiet gym and get after it. You know, I'm putting money in the bank. When you go to deposit money in the bank, you chit chatting in the lobby. Nah, you putting that shit in the bank and leaving. Yeah, that's what I do.
So I go to the gym at 4:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sorry, I don't really got a life like that, so I ain't going at no 4 o'clock.
And now
That's just a dub.
What really keeps you grinding though, bro? Because there's a lot that's going on. You know what I mean? It's easy to get unmotivated. So what really keeps you grinding? Not just in the gym, just everything.
I mean, my simple answer is we alive, bro. I know so many people that died young. I know so many people that don't get no opportunity or no chances. I know people who can't walk, can't run, can't get out of bed and wipe their ass by themselves.
That ass though.
So the fact that God has allowed us to be healthy, to live, and to sit here, what more motivation do you need, bro?
That ass though. That ass. I fuck with it. I wish I had you better praise God. I'm a shooting. That's on God.
That's on God. I ain't playing with my Lord and Savior. I'm on my job. What you talking about?
What's your vision for the rest of 2025? Because we still early in this joint.
Very early. So my first vision is tomorrow night. March 1st.
Yeah.
Your boy is in the GWA Greatest Wrestling Alliance Rumble. You see, I'm a day-by-day kind of guy.
Yeah.
And as this day ends and this sun sets, the next day is going to raise. The next sun's going to come up.
Get him.
And I'm going for the UUF, Uptown Underground Federation title. I want gold. I'm here to show New York that this wrestling shit is a big man's world. It don't get no bigger than Big O. It don't get no bigger than Big O. What the fuck you talking about? So that's the start. That's the start right there. And then I'm gonna keep perfecting my craft, getting better at what I got to do. It starts in my mind spiritually, to mentally, to emotionally, to physically. It starts in the brain, and then it comes out to the world and comes to the fluid shit around you. So I'll start with my spirituality, my mentality, my emotional, and my physical, and I'll just keep getting better. I'll go win gold. I'll go chase, keep chasing my dream. I mean, my journey's not over. It just took a
Took
detour.
a jab step.
Yeah,
not a detour, a jab step.
Euro. Yeah, it'd be like that. So I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, I'm 30. I'm still young and spry. Yeah, I still got that thing. I still got it. You know what I'm saying? So
you, if the E came calling again, you pulling up, or like how's it going?
Yeah,
how's the negotiations?
I got no hate for the E. I mean, I'm gonna sit here and keep it a buck. The WWE was some of the greatest years of my life. Some of the people I met there, I've met some of the most athletic and talented people I've ever seen in my life. I've met some of the most creative people I've seen in my life. I met some of the kindest people that I've ever met. Some of the hardest working. I met some amazing people. Some some unicorns, some very unique individuals. I have no hate for the WWE. I have no hate for TKO. They did what they had to do. They had to protect themselves. I wish I took a page from their book and protected myself a bit better. But now I know, right? So
now you gotta do what you gotta do.
If that comes down to it and that happens, I'd go back. I mean, I'm not. I mean, how many people are going to deny the WWE, right? Like, I'm not going to say, "Oh, I'm never going to go back. They screwed me over." Nah, I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna bank on.
It's all learning experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna bank on. I mean, I've been betting on myself. Who else am I
My
gonna bet on?
entire life.
Yeah, who else am I gonna bet on? So I'm gonna bet
4,
on me.
5, 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the chance, and I'm gonna go out there and
I ain't
see.
get that. Didn't get the 4, 5, 6 reference.
See what the world thinks about me, and see how the world feels about me. I want to set up a world tour though. I'm trying to do shows all over the place, bro. For real.
Nigga, already
Japan.
know.
Everywhere.
If
Japan.
it's in the motherfucking heart. It can make it happen.
South America. I've never been to Mexico. I'd love to work in Mexico. Europe. Go to Progress or whatever, and go all over.
Japan before BT?
I'd love to go to Japan.
I would love to go to Japan.
Just a quick
definitely.
little,
You ever been snowboarding before?
3-6 months.
Yeah, I mean, nigga, I live. You know where I live, nigga. You seen the hill on my shit.
Yeah, big ass.
Nah, nigga, I'm not talking about no back alley.
I was in the hood. I was in the Strath. I was
said,
snowboarding.
Strathmore Hill is crazy.
My
Hood
nigga,
Hill
stop.
is
That hill
hilarious.
by my crib.
Yeah. My brother said the same thing. That nigga got carried off in the structure when we went snowboarding.
I was snowboard. Oh yeah, no.
That hill is at a 35-degree angle, which means that the centrifugal force would be ridiculous.
At the centrifugal angle.
Okay.
Exactly.
You will get to 25 high power.
Can't compute.
Overload.
Telling you right now, nigga, go to Japan.
Hey, I'll tell you right now.
I'm on the mountain.
You been there before?
To Japan?
Yeah. I didn't even know Japan had mountains, but that makes sense.
But they got but I snowboard, and they got like crazy fucking mountains over there. They're like ridiculous.
I hear Japan is lit. You hear they paying?
Japan is fucking.
You hear they paying for black men to come out there and impregnate their women?
Yes.
75,000 yen. I don't know what that is, but I might need that,
bro. It's like 2 bands.
Yeah,
it's like 2 bands.
7 bands.
It's like 2 bands. You ain't never watched
Hold on. Hey Siri.
What's that shit?
How much is 75,000 yen in American dollars?
The fucking Chinese show they got.
That's. Oh my god. Oh my
Squid
god.
Games. There you go.
500 beans. 500 beans,
Yeah.
bro. That 2K 500
Yo,
beans.
you ain't never seen Squid Games?
You having a $500 baby? You having a $500
I'm
baby?
not.
I mean, I don't think you gotta take care of the kid, right? You just
gotta pop
pump and dump and get the fuck up out of there.
Nah, I can't pump and dump, dog. I gotta take care of
I'm not
that
gonna
little
hold
tiny
you.
nigga.
My question is, can you double up? Because I'm not gonna lie, if it just takes, like, if I just gotta bust nuts, like, what?
Go get 10 of them real quick.
Bro, you busting
Cat.
2 and going home.
Cat, I'm good. I'll come out. Listen, I'll be like you could be the little pimpette.
A fun fact.
Pimpette.
A fun fact that I hear about
I've
Japan.
never heard that before in my entire life. A pimpette.
In Japan, their sex culture and how they look at sex is so much different than us. So talking to people in Japan, you'll have, let's say your girlfriend on like a Friday night would give you 75,000 yen and be like, go to the brothel and get some steam off. Just make sure you come home.
Taking notes.
I would never, because I would love my girl to death. I would
love my girl to
I would
death,
never
bro.
go
Take
to a
notes.
brothel and do that, because that is awful and I think it's disgusting.
Rosie,
Just like
I
the
love
red
you.
light district. Just like the red light district in Amsterdam. I would never go
I
there.
support it.
But
I'll be the antithesis.
To each say, oh no, you know.
But
I'll be the antecedent, nigga. 100 antithesis or whatever the fuck the word is.
antithesis.
Yeah, I think.
What?
Like the anti of what you're saying, yes. Yo, all right. Is this what we want to do? Because I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact, antithesis is a word.
Antithesis.
No, antithesis. Stack, someone look it up, please. I
Antithesis.
appreciate
He's on his
it.
White Goodman. He just be reading the dictionary every day.
Think you're doing me?
Antithesis.
Antithesis.
Word.
Hey Siri.
Antithesis.
Hey Siri, define antithesis. A person or thing that is direct opposite of someone or something else.
Spell it.
I don't need to.
Nigga, you ain't have to throw your phone.
I had to drop the mic. Or it was either drop the mic or
Nigga,
drop
you
the
dropped
phone.
your
I got
phone.
insurance on the phone. I don't got insurance on the mic. So something had to get fucking
insurance
dropped.
on your phone?
I have insurance on my phone. I don't have insurance on the mic. So I'm going to drop the phone before I drop the mic.
You got it.
T-Mobile?
I think
Yeah,
I do, but
got
I don't
that
know.
shit too.
I feel like all phones come with insurance. I feel like
It
that's like a
probably does now,
prerequisite.
right?
at
You
this
gotta
point.
pay for it, but
I mean, okay. We chilling.
she paid for it.
Yeah, no, what? No. She just said 1 hour. We're at an
She
hour.
was like, yeah, I guess I gotta buy a new phone.
We're at an hour?
Yeah, we're at an hour.
Time
We're
flies
chilling,
when you
man.
have
We're
your
chilling,
phone.
bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to hit the streets. When I go back to LI, it just hits home like something calls to me. It just gets to my soul. I just want to step out and see my people.
I
You know what I'm
respect it.
saying? Be up in the streets.
Yo,
No.
He belongs to the streets.
No,
He belongs
no.
to the streets.
That's not what we do.
I love the game. I love the hustle, bro.
No, we
If I
like
get
to
about the
do
streets, will the
great-
streets still love me, man?
Great, wholesome fun.
We going bowling.
They ain't shit to
Right
do
next
in
door.
Long Island.
Nah, LI be having its spots. My problem is that it be so clicky, bougie, and expensive.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's because you used to Florida pricing.
Hey, Florida, you hit that liquid lunch.
Bro, you can go to Publix and get fucking beers for like $3. That's not how this works up here.
it's
We ain't got no
Long Island
Publix up here,
different.
dog.
Long Island different, man.
And it's nice out all the time.
Oh,
so
you want a
it's
Corona? $9. minimum.
That's ridiculous.
I saw, yeah, it was like $10 for like a Coors Light. That's like yak piss. You charging $10. I could have pissed in a bottle and drank that shit. The fuck? The fuck we talking about?
Yo, what was that black limo like?
You and this black limo. See, y'all don't know the black limo.
Pause.
So the black, you know the black limo. So the assumption, right? And you know what they say about assuming, right? You make an ass out of you and me.
Yes.
The assumption is that
You was eating ass?
that old corny nigga Odyssey Jones hopped up in the black limo to get
corny
his
debut
opportunity.
Yeah,
you was out here. You was on get no Diddy shit.
He thought I was sucking and fucking to get
a
a few minutes of airtime.
Yo, when my son got into the E, I said, "Yo, geez."
Oh, that's nasty.
I had to ask him. I had to ask
He
my
be
nigga.
telling people, and
That
niggas
shit
believe
is
that
weak.
shit. That's what really be blowing my mind.
Bro, this big's tiny. He look like Mark Henry.
Yo, I told the nigga.
You thought he was sucking and fucking his way.
Nah, bro. You just had to make sure. You got to, bro. You got to check. I got to. All my niggas got to check certain boxes.
Nah,
Hey, I will say this,
that's
though.
nasty work, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
I got nothing against gay people, but if I
got
popped up
nothing-
gay
I would've
one day,
never
that
asked
would
him
be
that question.
wild.
I would have never asked him that
You're a
question.
big nigga, bro. You mad big, bro. That's
Yeah,
scary.
that's scary. That's scary.
Yeah, you really.
I went to school.
Come here, nigga.
What, nigga? Yeah.
Come here, nigga.
Yeah, come here, nigga. Let me fuck your face to get on WWE. Like, what are we talking about? That's
I feel like you really. I feel like
that's
you made a
nasty
left.
work.
I feel like you made a left. You made another left. You tried to make a right, and then you made another left.
But three
So
lefts
what
do
were
make
you
it right,
talking
though.
about?
It don't matter.
3 lefts do make it right. But what are you talking?
He thought I was out here being a freak bull. I'm no Rambo. I'm not no freak bull.
Freak.
No Diddy.
I thought you were a freak.
This childish, bro. Childish.
Oh shit.
I'm
Oh
crying.
man. Yo, listen. I want to take those words and wrap it up with that, man. Yo, listen, Kat. I appreciate you sticking with us for all this time. Stack, shout out
She
to
loved
you.
the game. She loved the hustle.
Corey, I appreciate you popping out, bro. It's actually been fun. You know what I mean? I'm
Always.
happy you got
You
to
might have
see
to come out here more.
what niggas is doing and shit.
Him and
you know
Danae
what I mean?
going at it. Ooh,
Crazy.
Who's
Don
Danae?
there.
And of course, you already know the
Salute,
vibes,
yep.
man.
Sure.
Yo, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for watching. Yo, like, comment, subscribe, follow O Show on the gram. I don't even remember your gram. I'm sorry.
Do you have that? You don't really mess with that shit. Like
He ain't a social media nigga, but you know the vibes. Hey, you already know. If
BT.
you like what you see, fuck with us more. And if you don't, eat a bag of baby dicks.
that. Damn.
Cat, bring us out of here.
Gang, gang.